Think about this. What if somebody uses your face in an ad, or somebody uses your voice to record a performance that you actually never recorded? And let's be honest, these things are already happening. So now the real question is, do you have the right to stop them? That's where personality rights come in, a subject that is becoming more and more urgent with the rise of AI. So let's understand what are personality rights. Personality rights are basically nothing but your rights to control certain attributes of your identity. Now, what are these attributes? They include your name, your image, your likeness, your voice, even some of the signature styles or gestures that you own. In simple terms, personality rights are basically your rights to control how your identity is exploited commercially or non commercially. So, how are these rights protected in India? Currently, in India, we do not have any specific codified or uniform law which protects personality rights as such, but our courts have recognized them on a case to case basis, especially for public figures. But so, how are they protected? There are two fundamental ways in which the courts have protected personality rights. One is under the Indian Constitution. Article 21 guarantees right to life and personal liberty, which also gives you the right to privacy, which means nobody can use your personal information or any information of yours without your consent. Now, the second way in which your personality rights or your publicity rights can be protected are under trademark laws and copyright laws. Now, trademark laws also include passing off laws, now which means that your attributes as such are not trademarkable, but if you are a public figure, your unique vocal style or your voice or your image or your name or your signature can be considered as a mark, and this registration disallows others from using any of your attributes without your consent and cannot be used for any commercial exploitation or exploitation in a manner that can damage your goodwill or reputation. And under copyright law, again, these individual attributes may be as such not protectable, but certain work, certain performance, certain sound recording is protectable under copyright law, which thereby gives you all the rights that a copyright holder gets, including performers' rights, including moral rights, and thereby indirectly granting you rights over your attributes. So let's take an example and understand how courts have recognized these personality rights and publicity rights. Now, there have been numerous cases of numerous public figures like Mr. Bachchan, Mr. Anil Kapoor, and many others, but I'm going to use the example of Arijit Singh. It's basically a very new case and a recent one, and it involves AI, so it becomes even more interesting. So, in this case, Arijit Singh accused a company called Caudible Ventures LLP and other defendants of misusing his voice. Now, what did this misuse include? This misuse included AI voice cloning, deepfakes, unauthorized merchandise sales, misleading domain names, and creation of misleading content like GIFs using his likeness. So, Arijit Singh went to the court to protect his personality rights and rights to publicity, arguing that commercial use of his attributes and persona without his consent was impermissible, and the Bombay High Court granted an urgent interim order prohibiting the defendants from using his name, voice, signature, vocal style, vocal arrangements, and other personal attributes without his consent. The courts were of the opinion that making AI tools available that enable the conversion of any voice into that of a celebrity without his or her permission constituted violation of the celebrity's personality rights and publicity rights. This case is considered the first in India to address generative AI and voice cloning, and it sets a legal precedent for personality rights in the AI era. So let's talk about the global perspective finally in this age of AI and with respect to these personality rights. Now in India, personality rights and publicity rights are protected on a case to case basis under passing of laws, under privacy laws, under copyright laws, under trademark laws, and there is no uniform code. Now, in this context, certain countries have moved much faster. Let me tell you about Denmark. Denmark this year has proposed a new legislation that provides each and every citizen of its country with copyright like protection over their faces. So, imagine this, your face, legally yours, protected against AI exploitation. And this is groundbreaking. Why? Because it shifts personality rights from just public figures to everybody. So, in today's time, personality rights is not just about protecting public figures and celebrities, it is about protecting all of us, our identities, our attributes, our faces, our voices. Now, the real question is, should India take bold steps like Denmark and provide us with stronger protection over who we are in this digital world today? Thank you.